Hello, this is Rachel, and I'm going to talk about the writing process in the classroom. The writing process is a simple tactic that can be used in any classroom and any grade level. It is a process that can be described in steps. The adolescent brain is a wonder in itself, and sometimes a writing assignment can cause students to feel overwhelmed with the task. Because of this, the writing process can be used to help students who are reluctant to form ideas into a cohesive writing product. The first step in the writing process is pre-writing. Pre-writing is needed to get students started. It is a way for them to get their ideas out on paper. Teachers must model pre-writing in a way that provides students with strategies that may be used in the future. Pre-writing involves a variety of brainstorming strategies that involve graphic organizers, think-alouds, and group discussions. Graphic organizers help students who use auditory, kinesthetic, and visual ways of learning. Think-alouds and group discussions help students to work through and generate ideas. In the pre-writing stage, it is important to stress that writing does not have to be perfect. The sole purpose of pre-writing is getting those creative ideas on paper. The hardest part of writing for most students is getting started. The second stage of the writing process is drafting. During drafting, students should be working individually, not in groups. It is necessary to provide this time for students to develop a sense of ownership. Ownership and independence create motivation and pride. When students feel that they are creating something of their own, their work will reflect uniqueness and genuine effort. However, teachers must provide scaffolding and guidance during the drafting stage. Students may find this process difficult, and lessons in mechanics, structure, and development may be needed. The third stage of the writing process is revising. Revising mainly concerns the development and flow of the student's work. Teachers should consider questions such as, does the student's work have a clear thesis? Is the thesis fully supported with topic sentences and evidence? Do the body paragraphs show a cohesive consistency with sentences that support topic sentences? Does the student provide sufficient evidence when writing with sources? Is there a conclusion that restates the overall idea of the work? Revising does not at all include mechanics and grammar issues. In contrast to revising, the fourth stage of the writing process, editing, is all about mechanics and grammar issues. During this stage, students should read their work over and over. It is a repetitive process that helps students to find mistakes in their work. This is the place where peer editing can be used. Writing centers can also be helpful. Students can read their work to each other so that classmates can listen for discrepancies. Lessons can be incorporated during this time if the teacher notices common issues in students' rough drafts. Students should be polishing their work. The final stage of the writing process is publishing. When students have worked so hard to create something of their own, it is important to show them that what they have done is really appreciated. Students need to feel that what they do is important, and publishing is the perfect way to generate feelings of worth for them. Publishing can be something as simple as displaying work in the classroom or putting their work on bulletin boards. Portfolios are another great way to publish students' work. Portfolios are created through programs that allow students to submit their work year-round. School newspapers and classroom books are other great examples of publishing. The writing process, it may seem tedious, but it is necessary to teach these skills to students. Some students may find that the writing process is helpful, while others may feel that it is not needed. They may be able to skip steps, or they may need more steps. Individual differences will need to be considered during the writing process. The reason that the writing process is so important is because students need to develop these skills to enhance their future writing assignments and life skills outside of elementary and secondary school. With the proper skills, students will eventually be able to write cohesive, well-developed papers and essays without even having to think about the writing process.